Hey there, busy professional. Get ready to elevate your life management game to the next level with our upcoming Heptabase course. Our co-founder Paco, a man of many talents and owner of 3 other businesses, has brewed this extraordinary system just for you, and we've been busy refining it to perfection. But wait, there is more. In this video, we are pulling back the curtain to share a sneak peek from one of our development meetings. It's like a backstage pass to the paperless movement, and you'll see exactly what's cooking for this new course. Excited yet? We sure are. Let's dive in.
Paperless movement, your productivity, your way.
My life, and as you can see, if I keep growing the thing, because it has started growing. It was just the beginning when I showed it to you. Right now, I got whiteboards for each of the KEs. Those are the companies. Then my personal life, I got the health, family, growth, and personal admin. And in some, because I always start with the same. I start with a card. When it gets complicated, then I move to a whiteboard. And here in my topics, I got this. This is the mental model that I use that has the habits, time, focus, attention, PKM, relationships, and decision-making, and all emotions, because affect all these elements. This is a mental model that is the one that I will explain in the self-development area whenever we launch it. But this is what synthesizes all my life, the habits, the things that I pay attention to, that's why it's a subtlety. That's not time management. Time management is the time blocking and all that. And this is the things that you should dedicate your time, but your focus, your attention, it's something. The PKM is how you handle the information, the relationships, and the decision-making process. And all these elements are affected by emotions. Depending on your emotions is how you consume information, how you have the relationships, and that. So, well, that for me represents a 5+1, that is the name of the mental model, and it's a section. And then here I create the business things. The point is that here, 2 topics that really resonate with me, and I double down. I don't know how many decades double down on this concept that it's mental models and leverage. They are interconnected. And then here I got the productivity thing, project management, the software, all the things, these 3. And here, this is the more like the personal area. This is like it's the outside world, but it's also inside, because all this is my life, no? But here I make this division. First off, this, because all the content, man, this is the capturing this, because for me, I'm obsessed with habits, with focus and attention, with PKM. That is how handle information, that it's directly for me. That represents also action. This is like the ICOR world, PKM, but for me, it's information, relationships. I'm always reading, grabbing things about relationships, and then the decision-making. The things about creating this mental model is always the same, that I start with the same sentence, that is, at the end, your life is nothing else but the result of all the decisions you have made, all the relationships you have created, how all the information you have consumed, and the actions that you have done based on that information. The things that you dedicate time to, where you pay attention, where your focus is, or the habits you develop. And all those 5, call it pillars, are always affected by emotions. And that's why I need to handle about emotions. If I go into emotions, right now this is just, but here you see, I have a quote, where you are is a result of where you are. This is how emotions affect you to the other pillars. That's why it's something that it's always been. And then this helped me a lot. The information that I consume is it, but these are buckets that I keep completing. And here it's the personal thing area, the things about the life. This is philosophy, this is happiness, inspiration for me, humor, mindset, how the brain works, and the finances. And here, more or less, if you see, these columns helps me, because it's life, happiness, inspiration, humor, mindset, and meditation. But meditation, it's inside, because here is the beautiful thing about Heptabase. Here, it's not a whiteboard inside this, because this whiteboard, it's inside here, that it's a topic, that it's inside a key pillar, that it's growth. Because if I go again to my life, I got here a key element of my life, a key element that it's growth, that it's here. And here it's the overlapping thing that Heptabase allows you. Here, I always start with cards and then I start. But here, meditation is important for me. It's related to this pillar because I pay attention to the pillar. That's the things that I like the most. It's mindset, writing, languages, and relationships. And then here in growth, it's traveling, it's learning, restaurants. I start, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. And that's why how it's structured. Anyway, for me, it's always crystal clear because for me, information related to my key elements is clear because it's crystal clear for me. And talking about topics, here, this structure helps me a lot, because my core, the things that I'm focused are always these type of things. And then I know that I'm obsessed also about this, and everything is compatible. The thing is the time that I dedicate. For instance, if it's something related to habits, I dedicate time to develop that thinking. If it's something related to productivity, it's not so important. More or less, this is not something set in the stone, is how you feel. But here, I have everything organized, man. Whenever something appears or really resonates with me, I add it here. The point is how you focus, and the things that you focus at, for me, this is what represents your focus. Because on top of everything, there are the projects. And the projects is something that I still haven't implemented here. But for me, it's crystal clear because for me, all the projects, whenever I go to tag, I got a type of object that it's projects. And here are my projects that are ours because I didn't have the time for the personal. But here, everything is here and I can navigate quickly, but I'm here because all the projects are linked to a goal, because the analysis is, I go here, I see my life. For every key element, I set a goal, and then goals are also tagged and are linked. Yeah, I got all the goals and they are related always to any of my roles or any of my key elements. Here, any goal for me, I try to force the things to create a habit. That's why I create the business operating system, because I don't believe in the project approach at all. Everything should be converted into a habit, something that you can schedule and something that you repeat and repeat at any moment effortlessly. I know that my yoga begins at a certain time, then it comes meditation, and that's how you build something that runs on autopilot. I'm not forcing the things and I'm improvising now. Let's go for yoga. Oh, no, I can't. Now let's meditate. Man, that's chaotic. We need to force the things to habits, because at the end, habits are systems. And that's what people need to understand. That's why it's a productivity system, a life operating system, a business operating system. Everything is a system because we are systems. The earth is a system. The sun is a system. The universe doesn't work on a project, man. It doesn't say from 2 months from now. No, he's constantly working, man, doing things. But
evolution,
effortlessly and dedicating millions of years. That's the thing that we need to implement into our life. And it works because the moment that we start copying and pasting the nature, we work better because we are systems that are running constantly. The heart doesn't say, man, now I need to put, no. Depending on the moment, you adapt the system. But that's beautiful. And that's why we feel so safe and sound when we create the project management thing, because now, man, everything makes sense. Now the priorities, now it's constantly, the moment that everything is running constantly, it runs effortlessly. It's just creating the thing and then
what a ride, wasn't it? Now, if you're sitting there and think, I need this in my life, well, don't just wait until Heptabase course is released. If you're not a member yet, then become one today. Why? Because you'll not only sharpen those note-taking and task management skills right away, but you'll also lock in our current pricing. That's right, the price keeps going up, but for you, it will stay the same and you'll receive all new courses without extra costs every month. So what are you waiting for? Join us in the Paperless Movement membership and start living like a pro today.